We're the second oldest family-owned brewery in the United States, which comes with a lot of heritage and a lot of history and a lot of great things. It also comes with a huge mess from a production standpoint. A company our size would probably have somewhere in the 25 vessel area, and then they would be all on one level. They'd all be new and stainless steel and all that. We have over 75 vessels on site. Some of which can handle pressure, some of which can't. Some can be cleaned this way, some can be cleaned that way. So it's really important that we know exactly what inventory we have, what inventory is coming, all of that kind of process from A to B. There's just so much that needs to come together to have a good picture on where the business is at as a whole.
The current system we're working with, we use the features of printing bill of ladings for shipments going out of the brewery, for purchase orders, for purchasing our items and tracking the inventory that we have in the system. However, that's all it does for us.
There's zero integration at this point. So our sales team, our production team, our leadership team doesn't necessarily have some of the data at their fingertips that they need to make business decisions that pertains to their area of the business. A lot of our order tracking and inventory management is done through multiple Excel workbooks. The logistics that we have between our main campus brewery and our warehouse is also managed extensively through shared workbooks within SharePoint. Due to the limitations that we have with our current ERP software, we can't print invoices on the fly. We can't do things mobilely without being a completely paperless system. We also don't have the ability to have a barcoding system for our inventory. It makes it really difficult to manage that amongst the 5 different campuses that we have inventory at currently. I'm a nerd myself. I love my Excel spreadsheets, but if a system can do it so that I don't have to build those large database tables and do all of the analysis that way, that gives me more time to do more strategic planning, gives me more time to manage my staff, gives me more time to move the brewery forward into the future.
So I think it was really just the business wanting more out of what we purchased. I think when we purchased it back in 2016, I don't think we knew we needed those things, but now knowing what's out there and what exists and where we as a company feel like we need to do better, that's kind of what led us here. Most breweries only care about one brand. Schell's is kind of unique in that we have 3 very separate and unique brands. We have a ton of different SKUs. So for us, forecasting is a big thing. We have to know, do we have enough raw materials for the orders we need to make? When are the orders coming in? When does the production need to happen? Do we have the right tank space? Do we have the right quality? Crafted seems to have the ability to really take a deep dive into all of those individual areas and keep them interconnected.
The sales staff here is very, very excited about it. It's going to be a huge game changer. They just haven't had the information that they've needed to be able to make the decisions that they need to plan their marketing, to plan their sales, to plan their visits. Integrating our retail environments is going to give us more of an idea of inventory movements, sales, trackability, all of that in general, all under one house is just going to make things incredibly easy.
For me, the forecasting is going to help us huge just with the issues with the supply chain at the current time. And then we can get the product to the end user on the time that we committed to.
They were very quick to respond to emails, to talk with anyone here that had interest in knowing a little bit more about their side of the software, either logistics, our quality manager, production in general, financial reporting, all of that. They were really, really quick to just be able to jump on a call for a half an hour just to kind of give a quick overview of the system and see what it looked like.
What really, I think, drove it home from our team was the couple-hour demo that the Crafted team did for us and kind of walked us through each step in how you would use it, and then diving down into exactly what tools we would want, which kind of opens your eyes up into everything that's out there. So between those 2 different pieces and really seeing the dynamics that Crafted has, as well as the integration, having so many different business entities, having so many different parts, integration is a huge key into our success in the future.